Roxy with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're into all things musical theater, then this is the place to be. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. All right, today I want to talk about national tours of musicals. If you can't get up to New York right now, I haven't been able to in a long while, and see some Broadway musicals, this is a great way to see them. National tours are a pretty close approximation of a Broadway show. I've seen a lot of these. They're great. And, you know, sometimes the only difference between a national touring show and a Broadway show is on Broadway, because the show is going to be there for months or years, hopefully, is that they have built out the Broadway house to house that particular show, and they make accommodations for it to basically live there for a long time. And they can do things with sets or special effects that maybe, you know, don't travel as well. And when you walk into the theater, you kind of get the feeling of that show that maybe you can't do on tour. But as far as the show and the talent, that you definitely get on tour. So let me give you some of these. Ending in June of 25. So if you want to see these shows, you gotta hurry, because we just have a few weeks left till June. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Chicago, 6 was great. Tina the Musical and Mamma Mia. Ending in July. Ain't Too Proud to Beg and Beetlejuice. In August, coming to a close, is Back to the Future, Book of Mormon, MJ the Musical, Moulin Rouge, Les Mis, Some Like It Hot. Saw a few of those. They were great. Coming to a close in September is Hamilton and Lion King. Those are two huge shows, Hamilton and Lion King, and they traveled really well. I saw them, and they were a very close approximation of what is on Broadway. All right, in October, Wicked is coming to a close. Remember, this is on tour, not on Broadway, and Wicked also traveled really well. The other thing, when huge shows like Hamilton and Lion King and Wicked are on tour, they pretty much, because they are such huge shows, they tend to stay in town for like a month at least, because they kind of like to live in the new theater that they're in. And, you know, kind of they need, because those sets aren't just, you know, pack up and travel in 2 days and get out of town, or even, you know, a week and get out of town. They're there to stay for a while. And that's why they're able to bring that show so close, like the Broadway show, and stay there and say, no, we're going to do pretty much what's on Broadway. We're not like cheesing out on this. So that's why they stay for long periods of, you know, several weeks in one theater when they travel. All right, coming to a close in November is Kimberly Akimbo and A Beautiful Noise, a Neil Diamond musical. And then Parade and Juliet just kicked off their tours like this past January of 2025. So they've got a good long while, probably another year and a half before they close. You got plenty of time to see them. All right, I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next.